Maybe. There we go. Hello, everyone. We are here to do some reading. I don't know how I introduce people to my channel anymore. It's something that I have to remember every time.
Do I really need to be introduced at this point?
Well, you've got someone in your hands who needs to be introduced. Who is this? Is that
Peggy? I have Peggy.
Look at her. It's my girl.
Hello.
If I could have a dog and had the time for a dog, I definitely would be getting one of your dogs. But
One day. One day.
I don't know that one day will ever be your dogs because they are very big and I am very small.
Doyle probably weighs more than you do.
He probably does. Not that I'm going to put that out there. I feel like people don't need to know that information.
I mean, but he's a big dog, so it's not really. I mean, there's a lot of people that are probably smaller than him.
How much does he weigh?
I think about 130.
Yeah, he weighs more than I do. So we are here to ogle puppies who are supposed to be asleep. Apparently,
they are
very big puppies. Like these dogs are as long as Brianna's forearm, and they're only like what, 2 weeks old?
2 weeks yesterday.
Yep. And we also have books to read. So that we might get around to that. However, I want a puppy, and so I am easily distracted.
When Margaret asked me to be on this live stream, she's like, "Will there be puppies?" And I'm like, "Is that like a stipulation?"
It is actually. I don't let you on my channel as long as you have puppies. You should not be on my channel without puppies. So, hello everyone. I see we've got some people in the chat. We've got Books and a Baby ready to get some reading done tonight. Me too. I have a book that I have to finish either tonight or very early tomorrow. We've got Jessica Williamson, who's been awesome or is awesome, is going to be helping us out with sprints this weekend. We'll get to, we have Max is here. Listen, Max, I mean,
Max is not a teeny puppy. Okay, like in reference, like that's my forearm.
Yep. And we also have Beth and her books. Hello, everyone. And then Jessica says that their puppies will be 6 weeks old on Monday, and they're basically the same size. What kind of dogs or puppies do you have, Jessica? I am interested.
I think she has Aussies or Border Collies.
Oh, I like them.
Some sort of herding dog. I feel like I remember that in the Discord.
Mac is like, still teeny. I mean, they look teeny even if they are gigantic.
They think they're teeny.
Yeah. I was looking at schnoodle puppies the other day, which is such a weird name to say. I was just like, I want to see what a schnoodle looks like. They're so cute. They're like schnauzers, but they have perms.
That's so cute.
I know. I'm just like, I'm in love with them. All right. So Jessica says Australian Shepherds. I had a friend that raised guide dogs. No, they didn't raise them. They helped foster them for that first like year and a half that they have to be before they're able to start training. And one of theirs was actually a failed guide dog.
Oh,
she was one that they fostered, and then she just wasn't cut out to be a guide dog. So Segdi, Southeastern Guide Dog. Yeah, Segdi let the dog go, and they were able, they actually give the family the choice to keep that dog if they don't test out.
And it was an Aussie?
Yeah, she was an Aussie. Her name was Amy. She was real sweet.
Oh.
Yeah. She once licked all of the lotion off of my foot. I was like, I'm not sure if that's good for you, but I'm not going to stop you because you won't stop.
Sometimes you just can't.
So someday I will have the space and the time and the ability to get a dog that I am not allergic to.
And until then, you will just live vicariously through me and Christine.
Yes, I will. And I'm going to need you and Christine to at least give me puppy content once a year.
Yeah, you got this.
I need you to get a puppy at least once a year. No, I'm just kidding. So you provided puppies this year, and then no, I'm just kidding. It's Christine's turn next year.
Wait, Christine had puppy content like
2
months ago.
technically has puppy content because Cassie is still very much a puppy.
This is true. She's just a sassy puppy.
She is. So I've heard, but she's perfect apparently. So what are we reading today, Brianna? And people in the chat, let me know what you are reading. Oop, yeah, Hope is here as well. Oh, I should probably post the link to this bad boy.
I did for you. In the Discord?
Yes, thank you.
Yes, I did.
And on Twitter.
I didn't do it on... Well, you did it on Twitter. I just retweeted.
I just set things up. So my thing is I'll set that tweet. Like, so I did that tweet that says, hey, so-and-so is joining me. And then I'll quote tweet it once that's posted. And I'll go, we're live. And just have it sitting ready for me to go send.
Gotcha.
Because
I didn't do it. I didn't retweet it on the Avengers Twitter page, though. But I did do it in the Discord.
That's fine. Who is texting me? My chiropractor is texting me. Okay. I was there today.
I'm reading 2 books because I have an audio.
Yes.
I've been reading Secret Rose today. Or I started it today because I finished You Should See Me in a Crown this morning.
Nice.
And then physically, I'm reading The Princess Trap by Talia Hibbert.
Okay. So tell me about this book because I was actually eyeing it.
So I just started it last night. So I'm only like 40 pages in. But basically, it's like the royal or the prince that doesn't want to be a prince trope and trying to skirt his duties. And then they have a one-night stand and then they fall in love. But she's older. She's 30, which you don't see in romance that much.
No, I think we feel like it's weird for the woman to be older. And I know that's like all kinds of misogyny and crap, but like, hello, Derek.
Oh. Hi.
We can't see you, but I know who she's talking to. All right, let's see. Jessica is listening to Deck of Omens by Christine Lynn Herman and working on planner stuff. I need to do that too. I have most of my February setup done.
You can help him.
Yeah.
Her, it.
And then I need to put these guys in there.
Sorry,
What are you doing? Oh.
It was Bucky. Did I hear you say Bucky?
Sorry.
You're fine.
Sorry.
Dog shouldn't have been in here got in here.
It's all right. I've definitely dropped F-bombs on my channel, so it's a live show. They're allowed on live shows. I might have said that more than once today while I was arguing with my insurance. I wasn't actually arguing with them. As soon as I said, hey, this is an issue, they're like, no, they were wrong.
Well, that's good.
So that was a real quick fix.
Very sorry.
Don't worry. Okay. The only reason I avoid it is because my mother watches this channel. So as long as I'm not the one saying it, we're fine.
There you go.
I have this lovely Kindle that I like to show everyone because it is my favorite painting ever. I'm reading Winter Keep by Kristen Kishore because I am doing a live show tomorrow on Christine's channel.
Yes.
For a Graceling read along. And this is the last book.
I found Graceling at the thrift store today.
Yeah.
And I picked it up.
Nice.
I don't know that I will actually read it anytime soon, but I was like, well, it was $1.
I liked it. I liked how, like, for something that was written in 2012, almost 10 years ago, it felt really, really like it had been written today.
That's good.
So I think she did it's really funny. She does a pretty good job of like working diversity into her books and doing it in a way that's not like that acknowledges the existence of people other than her main characters. But isn't like, hey, I'm going to be telling this story specifically. So does that make sense? Like she's not trying to appropriate anyone's story. She's just trying to make the world look like the world looks.
That's cool.
So
because like you didn't see that often in 2012.
no. So I like it. I think the first one is probably the least diverse of the four.
Right.
And then once you get into Fire, you start to really kind of see that building. Ooh, Ruin and Rising by Lee Bardugo. I'm supposed to have read that. I was supposed to have read that in January, and I'm supposed to be on Six of Crows now. It's fine. Best laid plans. So, all right. I should probably get our timer up.
Good plan.
Mm-hmm. I should have set this up before so that I wasn't going to have to deal with it. Every time, Margaret. You would think you don't do this on a regular basis.
You got distracted by puppies.
You are right about that. Oh, of course, we would have a TurboTax ad. All right, let's go ahead and get through this. Let's take that down until it's over.
That's so funny.
We'll just remove that. What am I watching?
No, I started paying for YouTube Premium in November during NaNoWriMo just so that wouldn't happen, and then I just forgot that I was paying for it.
Yeah, I am not mad about ads. Usually I have things set up ahead of time. Okay, let's see. Beth and her books is reading One of Us is Lying. Ooh, that's cool. Yes, thank you. That's why I got it, because I love his style. Because it's impressionism, but it's also very obvious what it is.
Right.
Some of the modern abstract stuff, I'm like, I appreciate that you made that. It's not for me. Christine is here. You missed us saying wonderful things about your dogs.
Peggy says hi.
All of the puppies were saying hi earlier. They were very loud when I got on with Brianna.
I'm sorry.
I didn't mind.
I'll mute myself when we're reading.
I mean, that's what we do. So
Right.
All right. So the ads are done now. Let's go ahead. Get that there. Yes, Peggy. I love her so much. We had Cap earlier, but I think Peggy was making some noise.
Yeah.
Your dogs are more than goddesses. They're like sunshine personified, which I guess technically makes them goddesses.
Yeah. And they're not personified, they're dogified.
Something like that. They're the literal embodiment of sunshine because they are, in fact, golden retrievers, and that's what Goldens are.
Literal.
I have never met a sad Golden.
Me neither.
They're all like obscenely happy.
Right.
So, okay, let's get this going. Who says let's see, what are we at? Okay, we will go at 8:15 because Cassie blew your mind tonight. Christine, my DMs are open. Talk to me. I need the story.
Why are you on the stream?
I mean, she could have one, just stick one of those earbuds.
Right?
You have to tell Brianna, excuse me, group chat. Anyways, I am sure. Oh, I don't see you, Christine. I can't add you.
You didn't send the link to the group. You just sent it to me.
Did I?
Yeah.
I'm awful. Whoops. Let's fix that. Christine, do you really want me to what just happened? Oh, I just messed everything up. It's fine. Christine, I'm going to go ahead and send it in the Avengers chat so that you may join if you would like. Make a Christine cameo. I could have sworn I sent it in the other chat. It's fine. I am sorry, Christine. I thought it was accessible to everyone. Brianna was talking to me from 2 different chats. And it's Friday.
Thank God.
Yes, thank God. So anyways.
Shall we start reading and then Christine can join?
We will add Christine when we are in a minute. All right, so we're going in 3, 2, 1. Mute your mics. All right, we are back.
Hello.
Hello. I'm sorry. I didn't realize that I'd sent it to Brianna's.
I was like, okay, I don't need to join. I can just watch.
Hi, Jamie. I see you there. Hi, Christy. I think that's Jamie.
That's Jamie, yeah. Yep. She's
Anyway.
busy. She's playing Elder Scrolls Online.
Yeah, that's busy. Sure. It's fine. I'll be nice to Jamie. Oh, did you mute yourself?
I did, yeah. Because we have music in the background. Can you hear it?
All I can hear is you. I think because you have the headphones on, you're good.
Cool. Then I won't worry about it.
So, anyway.
And if you can't hear it, it's good music, so it's fine.
The only thing that would concern me about music is that, like, then YouTube will mute the entire section of the video. They've done that before. I accidentally, because of whatever the glitch was, I had one point where, like, the Jonas Brothers was playing through my headphones into the live stream.
No.
And I didn't realize, like, I was going through and I realized it had a copyright strike on it or whatever it is, where they were like, hey, any revenue you get from this video will now be going to them. And I was like, okay, whatever. I'm not getting
from this live stream. Yeah. Okay.
Anyways, what are you reading today, Christine, since we didn't get to do that?
I am reading Butter Honey Pig Bread by Francesca Equiasi, who is a Nigerian-Canadian author, and this is one of the books up for Canada Reads this year. I don't know if you guys have heard of Canada Reads.
I've seen it around.
It's like a competition the Canadian Broadcasting Corporation puts on every year where they pick the one book every Canadian should read that year. So I like to read them all and judge them on their choice. Yeah, but this is really good. So
is it? Okay,
yeah.
I might have to add that to my list of books to read.
Very good.
I feel, is it just me, or there are a lot of Nigerian authors that end up being talked about in, like,
well, 14 in every 100 Africans is Nigerian. So I think that it makes sense that the majority of literature from the continent that you would read would be Nigerian because they're also an English-speaking country.
Okay, that makes sense. That makes a lot of sense.
Yeah.
I was just like, every time I pick up or someone recommends one, I'm like, they're Nigerian.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, you're more likely to read a Nigerian book than a Congolese book for that reason, right?
Yeah.
That'd be in French, but
I do not read French. Oh, there's like 1 billion people in Nigeria, apparently. That's a lot of people.
Yeah, it's the most populous country in Africa.
Yeah.
She says, having done her master's on the country.
I thought it was Ghana. Or was Ghana just the one you went to?
I went to Ghana and I did research on Ghana, just my actual master's research was Nigeria, yeah.
Okay. Cool.
But yeah, Nigerian lit, very good.
Sometimes
it's in Montreal and I'm like, wow, Nigerian lit can be in Montreal.
Yep.
Wow.
I appreciate that Canada is recognizing that that's an actual Canadian book instead of, putting it in the foreign films section.
Yeah. Yeah. This competition is good for that. That they'll include books that aren't explicitly Canadian themes. Because I think sometimes in Canada there's the urge to recognize Margaret Atwood and nobody else. So yeah, it's getting better though. Thank God, because I couldn't handle that.
Oh man!
If it's not about a pine tree, and if it's not at The Handmaid's Tale, it's not ours.
I still haven't decided whether I want to. Why there was some reason I didn't actually want to read Margaret Atwood, and I can't remember what it was.
I don't like her writing, but that's me.
I didn't have a problem with The Handmaid's Tale.
Yeah. I've heard book 2 was a hot mess.
I haven't read book 2.
Oh, yeah. I've heard book 2 is a lot worse.
Yeah.
But I also didn't like the first one. So, I'm not an unbiased character.
See, I kind of was burned when I read To Kill a Mockingbird a long time ago. And then I read Ghost at a Watchman very shortly after. And was very disappointed by Ghost at a Watchman. It was one of those books that was really personal and way too close to the experience that I was having in my own life.
Oh.
Yeah. Because I read that in like 2016. So
okay. Don't worry about Handmaid's Tale being too personal or close to your life, because it seems to think that white women are an oppressed class, and I don't know.
Oh, the one thing my mom likes is she tried to watch it, but obviously it was too non-Christian for her.
Yeah, it's pretty anti-Christian. Yeah.
So basically calling her out. It's fine.
But she's like, this is happening to women in other countries, though, and I was like,
this is happening here.
Okay, Mom. Thank you for acknowledging that the rest of the world exists, I guess.
It's just a very whitewashed way of explaining what women of color face every day, but like in your country, ma'am. But like,
there are so many books that I wish I could just hand to my mother, but then we would have to have a discussion about why I was wrong and everything she disagreed about in them.
Oh,
don't you love those discussions?
And I'm just like I've recognized that there are just certain, and we had a conversation about that today. I was like, there are just certain things we can't talk about for me to be able to maintain my trust in you.
Mm-hmm.
So she was trying to get me some false vaccine information, and I was just like,
oh no.
You don't get to talk to me about this.
Was it going to give you autism? What was it going to do?
No, it was an anti-masker who was concerned about women's fertility and was trying to talk about the fact that very few people are actually going to die from COVID. And I'm like, yes, but...
Well,
I mean, it's already killed like 2 million people or something. So like, that's a good enough amount for me.
Yes.
Like the United States has already almost hit 500,000. Okay, very few people.
I'm just like, like she's sitting there talking about how there's a very low risk of you dying from COVID. And I was like, that's not why you get the vaccine. You get the vaccine so that it doesn't spread.
Yeah.
And kill somebody else.
I was just like I already have made my peace with the fact that the medications I'm on may affect my ability to have kids in the future.
But like science,
just get an allergy shot and buy a golden retriever. You'll be fine.
Yeah. I don't know if that's good science, Christine. I'm like, so
what? That's great science.
Thank you, Brianna.
Or a schnoodle.
Yeah.
Listen, just get a dog.
Tactics you're trying to send at me are not going to work with me. I've already been like, you know what? This may not be something that happens.
Good news, bitch. I didn't want to get pregnant.
I mean, dogs exist.
I know. I would like to. It's something that I will probably try for, but I also have known since I was very, very young that I want to adopt.
Yeah.
So then, also, every baby I've ever seen has been uglier than Cassie. So I've never seen a baby that makes me go, that's cuter than my dog.
Kristen, have you met a single human? Have you ever met a single human who is as cute as Cassie? I don't think that's possible.
Nope.
Like, she doesn't even top Chris Evans. So
Chris, that's a different attraction. I'm not gonna compare the way I
listen. If there was a golden retriever in a human's body, I feel like Chris Evans would be it.
I don't know.
I mean, I could see it.
Maybe not Chris Evans. Maybe more Captain America.
It would Captain America would either be a golden retriever or a corgi.
I think Ant-Man. I think Scott Lang would be the golden retriever.
Personality-wise, probably.
Yeah.
I was just thinking about the loyalty and the unending optimism that things can get better. at least until like
do you want to wave?
Half the population disappears. Does she know that I'm the one that sent you like the walls of text about Chain of Gold?
Yeah. Oh no. Yeah. Remember, Jamie, when I was at the farm with you and there was all those messages and you're like, you don't have to read those. As Margaret. Yeah, no, remember she sent me like paragraphs about that one book and I was like, I don't know if I can read this right now. That was Margaret. She was like, "You don't have to read those if you don't want to." And I was like,
did I know at that point that you were having a bad day?
No, you didn't know. No, I was just really tired, and I was like, "Oh."
So, growing up, the thing I would do is when my friends gave me a book to read, and I started doing this with my first crush, actually. Yeah. He liked the fact that I was talking about his favorite books, but he didn't decide to date me. But like me and my friends, like if one of us, actually I'm better about it than anyone else, but I would text them as I was reading books, being like, "Oh my god, oh my god."
In my defense, if you had been reading Chain of Gold in March when it came out, I would have texted you too.
Don't worry, we will work that out when Chain of Iron comes out.
That's what you said about the last one, isn't it?
Okay, but this time I have actually read all of the books I need to read before I read Chain of Iron, and also my ship is on the line.
I believe it when I see it.
I don't think you understand, Christine. I've already got that weekend blocked off. If I get my book, you don't got a choice.
Like, I'm asking off work. It's fine.
I don't work on the weekends.
She's like blocked everything but Twitter on her phone just so she can message it. If there's a boss battle going on that weekend, Margaret's not attending.
Listen.
We're gonna have to make that a readathon boss battle.
You actually have to read Chain of Iron specifically to win anything that weekend.
You
should
have to read an entire book. That's the goal.
That's like 700 pages and 14 books deep into a series.
We should set up an Avengers buddy read. Totally should set up an Avengers buddy read. I don't know
what we're doing with every group book.
Well, true, but I mean like a literal like sit down and read a book with someone else. You're both reading the same book.
Oh, I was like, that's literally what we're doing right now.
Listen, you message Sarah and ask how well that went for her, because I kept being like, "Oh, yeah, no, my puppy peed. You keep reading without me, and I'll catch up later." The whole Winterkeep experience for Sarah.
That's funny. Listen, if I was not, supposed to be, if we were not supposed to be self-isolating and like pandemic, I'd be like, "Hey, boss, I need this weekend off because I'm going to Canada."
I'm just gonna go to Canada.
It's gonna happen.
I'm just gonna go to Canada so me and my friend can read the book at the same time.
I just want to try some maple syrup on a stick.
Wait,
is that a thing?
You do maple syrup on a stick?
You've never heard of that?
No.
You just take like maple syrup, you pour it on snow, you roll it, and then it's like a popsicle.
I have heard of that. I didn't realize you made those in the popsicles.
Well, it's like a touristy thing to do.
Oh, that explains why it was an American Girl doll magazine.
Freaking American Girl doll.
I'm pretty sure it was in there or something, but there was a point where like, if you pour maple syrup on snow, it'll freeze. And I was like, there is no snow.
And every time you pour your maple syrup on the snow, the Conservative Party gets a vote.
Have you ever considered being a stand-up comedian, Christine?
Seems like going out to public a lot.
All she would do is talk about her dogs. She would like start a joke and then be like, "Also, let me tell you what my dog did."
Today, someone posted, and get this, an ugly dog.
That's it.
Why would they buy that? Dumb bitch.
I actually feel like you could definitely make a stand-up routine rating people's dogs.
Oh,
absolutely. You absolutely could do that.
Send me your dogs, I'll roast them. Fill up my Twitter.
I have talked about doing a dog channel, and I feel like that's just what we should do.
I'll be so much meaner than you, though, Brianna.
I know.
I'll be like...
good cop, bad cop is a thing.
You're right. Brianna will be like, "It looks nice," and I'll be like, "What's wrong with its face?"
Although I feel like I'm actually getting like my inner Christine, because there was this dog on TikTok that like is severely disabled. Like it has like no back end. Like it was an inbred mess.
Yeah.
And it had like 2 million likes, and I'm like, that dog should have been put down years ago.
Yeah. Yeah.
My mom was saying that about I showed her one of the dogs that I looked up in this Now to Rescue, and it's he's got a degenerative eye disease. Perfectly fine otherwise. I was like, he just needs a little extra. She's like, no, they should just have put him down. And I'm like,
but they can live fine blind.
Yeah, dogs
like,
live fine
you can walk properly.
Dogs can live fine blind, but I feel like if it's like painful for it to be alive, then I don't know.
Oh my God, we had a neighbor that kept their dog alive way too long. Every time she went to the vet, it'd be like, is this the time? I had to walk that dog because that was one of my first jobs, was walking the dog. Every time I went to walk her, I mean, she was gross. She had like scabby skin, and she was blind and sad and slow.
Man, it's a hard decision, right? But like,
well, she's part of the reason why we were so fast to put Susie down.
Thank God I'll die before Briar and Cassie, right?
Oh yeah, I'm definitely dying before Doyle.
Okay, you guys aren't allowed to do that.
Marcus, like, why are you guys crazy?
They're gonna live forever.
Yeah. Do you guys want to meet a new dog? Here, meet a new dog.
Wait, what?
I think I've already met this dog.
This is Max.
Hi, Max.
Yeah, Max is a miniature poodle that my sister rescued last spring, and then we found his papers, and he's like, his parents are we always knew he's purebred, but his parents are champions.
Oh wow!
Yeah, and he was like under contract that they were supposed to like give him back if they couldn't take care of him anymore, but they just like didn't. And my sister ended up with him, and she messaged the breeder, and she's like, "By the way," so
I have your dog.
Yeah.
Anyways, every time I went over to walk that dog, I was always afraid I would find her dead.
Damn.
Terrifying.
That was for a 16-year-old. I was just like, please don't let me touch a dead animal today.
Briar's gonna live to 85.
Yep.
I support that.
Thank you.
I support that. Anyways, that dog's also how I saved up money for Susie.
Nice.
So nice. I paid for that dog with my hard-earned money. Anyways, shall we do another sprint since we're supposed to be doing a 24 in 48 hour readathon, and I am very bad at staying on task.
Was that the objective? Was to do a full 24 hours?
So I don't know. We had said something like originally of doing a 24-hour, but then when we started coming up with the rewards, it became a 10-hour.
Yeah, that's what I was aiming for, was 10.
That's what I am aiming for as well, because I want all of the rewards.
Me too.
Yeah. And also I have to finish a 528-page book by 2 p.m. tomorrow.
There you go. Have you read any of it?
I am at 36%. And it's getting to the point where it is very hard to read and not be reacting to stuff very visibly.
Because there's one scene towards the end of that book, and I was in bed at my sister's house, and I was reading it, and I was like, I need to go to bed. I was like, I need to shut my eyes and meditate on that.
Margaret, this is not a book for you.
Oh, okay.
There is smut on page 45.
Okay, but is it mostly smut, or is it equal between smut and plot?
I don't know. I'm on page 66. And it's smut.
Listing that, I just assumed that there was going to be smut like real early in the book.
Like the Brown sisters are like probably her most tame book. And I remember the live show that you were on with Chloe.
I have gotten less antsy about those things.
But I think because that one's traditionally published and all of her other ones have been indie published.
Yeah.
They're a lot more steamy. But like definitely like consent in this book. He was like, "Can I kiss you? You have to say yes." And I was like, okay.
You have to say yes?
Like he wasn't gonna
for me to kiss you. You have to say yes.
Okay, he wasn't like, say yes.
No.
This is consensual.
No. For him to continue, you have to physically say yes.
Okay. I accept.
Yeah. Okay. Oh, hi, Bucky.
Bucky!
What do you can't fit through the fence, dude.
Show me little buckaroo.
He's on the other side of the fence, and I can't stand up because of the way that my computer is sitting.
Well,
Sorry.
tough shit, Bucky.
And if I pick him up and he starts screaming, then everyone's gonna start screaming.
I'll probably hear it from here. I'll be like, there's a Bucky who needs me.
Christine, you think there's always a Bucky who needs you.
I do. I do.
What was it? What was it Gideon said when he was talking about Hava? He was like, she's super adequate at helping the queen in all sorts of situations. And I was just like, you are also extremely equipped to help the queen in all sorts of situations.
All sorts of situations.
Here you go, Christine.
Look at him. Jamie. Look at Brianna's puppy. That's Bucky. His name is Bucky. Yeah, Bucky.
I can't wait until they're big enough that they're like walking around and stuff.
They are.
They were born at the end of January. Yeah.
In 2 weeks yesterday.
2 weeks yesterday. They're fans of Doyle, my sister and my mom.
Yeah.
Big fans of Doyle. The St. Bernadoodles I show you? Yeah.
Jamie was like, I did not sign up for this live show.
St. Berdoodles.
St. Berdoodles? Sorry.
Bernadoodle is a whole different thing.
Wait,
I'm
what?
so sorry.
What's
They're
a
doodles.
Bernadoodle?
That's like a Bernese Mountain Dog.
Yes. Objectively, not
that
as...
makes no
yeah.
sense.
Much smaller.
Well, it makes sense in terms of like people doodle anything.
There's no na in Bernese. It's a it should be Bernedoodle.
It depends on who you are, and I don't know. It's
Saint Bernard.
So for correction, they are Saint Bernard crossed with poodle.
There you go.
I'm not.
They're cute. They are adorable.
They are small baby beans.
So cute.
But they're not.
Which will one
small.
day be very, very big baby beans.
I mean, they are so big already.
He doesn't even fit in her hand.
Cassie's bigger than Max now, so.
You have one eye open, Bucky.
Aw. One eye, one arm, same difference.
Don't speak that over the dog.
All of his legs are perfectly fine.
But if one wasn't, it wouldn't be the end of the world.
I see a
What
golden.
happened to it? Why is it wrapped in tinfoil? I don't know.
That'd be really funny if you did that for the pictures.
It would be.
I don't think you'd be able to get him to stand still with foil because he's a dog and they don't like that. But
You know, they don't stand still for anything.
yeah. Anyways, shall we? Let me reset the timer and then we can read some more things.
Hell yeah.
You don't just want to see puppies?
I do just want to see puppies.
I should have just set up a separate camera. We could have just like had puppy cam.
Just in case you didn't want to read, you just want to be like,
Yeah, exactly. Like that would help your watch time, Margaret.
a golden retriever breeder I follow the other day posted like a 5-minute live stream of the puppies just nursing. They're like 5 days old, and I literally just watched it all, and I could feel the serotonin. I was like, wow.
They're past the like pooping everywhere. I mean, they still poop everywhere, but like they don't poop on each other now. So now now they smell like puppies. Like you know that puppy smell, right?
Yeah, that's the best. Cassie still has a bit of the puppy breath.
Yeah.
Just a titch, and I'm like,
they smell like puppies.
oh, I'm gonna go get Cassie. I'll be right back.
Okay. I approve. We will pause. We will pause starting sprints so she can go get Cassie. Anyways. These puppies are not for sale, by the way. I'm pretty sure Brianna has buyers for all of them.
Most of them, yeah.
Most of them.
I'm waiting to sell the rest of them until after the rest, like these ones have been chosen.
Yeah.
Because it's just too hard right now because like
they're so young.
Well, that and like people are like trying to pick
Look
out.
at the lucky tail! Oh my god, it's working!
Cassie!
Freaking out over the fact that her tail was wagging as you carried her over.
Her tail never stops wagging. She's so
I
happy.
love her so much.
My baby.
I want to go to Canada like 90% to meet your dogs.
Oh yeah. Well, I'm not that
For
special.
no other reason.
Yeah.
I was almost going to get to go meet Briar, and then COVID happened.
We were all almost going to get to go meet Briar, and then COVID happened.
I was
she was really coming.
Like, I had gotten scheduled to go to Canada for like, audits, and it was like, what, an hour away or something from where you were?
Yeah, it was Toronto. It was like an hour and a half.
And it was supposed to be they were planning it in February for like the first week of April.
And then COVID.
Then COVID.
Yeah. Cassie wasn't even a fertilized egg, but
yeah. But there was Briar.
Yes.
You weren't even a glimpse in your mother's eye.
Her paws are huge.
Yeah, baby.
And she has monster paws.
Yeah, baby.
She's in that phase.
She gave me a haircut last night.
Oh, that's nice.
I lost real chunks of hair.
Zephyr was a big chewer. Doyle not so much, but Zephyr chewed so much.
Cassie's really like not that bad about it. She just does it to my body.
Yeah,
like I had a cut under my eye for a while that was from her.
Oh, that's weird. Susie was so weird. We never had she was never consistently bitey enough that we were able to train her out of biting.
You smell so good.
I get what you're saying. It's like
yeah,
not like a problem, so you're not.
Well, it was something that she didn't do on a consistent basis. So like we would tell her no when she did it, and she wouldn't even think anything of it because we didn't have to train her out of it. It was just so like she would bite us sometimes when we were playing if she didn't realize that our hand was there.
Briar got me when we were throwing ducks. The last ones I was retrieving, she jumped for the duck and got my hand.
Oh no.
Oh.
See, Margaret, everyone in the comments just wants puppies.
I understand.
Puppies are better than reading.
Yeah, much better than.
That's what I have been doing this year. Puppy.
She's such an affectionate girl.
She is. She's actually such a big mummy suck. And everyone's like, bitches don't love their moms as much. This bitch does. This bitch does.
See, I don't agree with people that are like, boys are this and girls are that. Because, like, I've had both.
Mm-hmm. Well, and they, like, obviously, like, have certain differences. Like, boys tend to be goofier and girls tend to be a bit more serious. But, like, the breed also matters more than the sex, I think.
Right.
So. And they're freaking golden retrievers. What do you expect? I know. You are. I love her. I'm gonna get like a baby jumper and carry her around.
Yeah.
She'll fit for 2 more days.
I was gonna say you are gonna have to do some like serious weightlifting to get ready for that because doesn't Briar weigh like 50 pounds?
57.
57.
It's a big girl.
Yeah. You missed the part where we established that Doyle does in fact weigh more than I do. It seems like
Doyle, if Doyle humped Briar, he'd split her in half.
Oh. Okay. Didn't need that picture in my head, but okay.
Good thing Doyle's neutered.
Yeah.
And is a huge pacifist. And he's so gentle around the puppy.
Oh yeah, I can't imagine him actually trying shit.
Okay, how about we try for a couple more sprints at least? Ow, that's my knee. Sorry. Give me a. All right. Ready in 3, 2, 1. Mute your mics. Damn it,
Timer
Christine.
stopped.
Yeah, I can see that.
I missed it too.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Things are happening.
I just happened to finish a chapter right
getting
at the
wrong
end. So,
answers.
yeah.
I just started one. We're trying to find out why a boat sank.
Well, that's rather inconvenient for you.
Yeah. Anyways, so Gideon is
Guys,
the
you
mom
need to go
friend
look at the
in this
picture.
book.
You
What?
need to go look at the picture that I just sent you in the group chat.
Okay.
Go look at the picture. Isn't it
Which
adorable?
chat?
The one with just us three.
So cute.
Aww.
It's not
I
fair to everybody
literally
watching
have
the
that-
stream. You have to tweet that shit.
I know.
Go
So
post it. Go post it in the what's it called? The Discord chat.
so everybody can know what they're
Okay,
missing out.
I will.
Yes. Yes. So then you have to be
Okay.
participating in this readathon.
Be the puppy.
I mean, technically, I could
Right.
probably screen share that
Oh,
picture.
yeah. That's a good point.
I could do that.
Oh yeah, you could.
I could. Give me a second so I can go that none of our
Okay, you
messages
do
are
that.
visible. Okay, let's add. Can I
You should
do
just,
that?
like click on the picture, right?
What? Hold on. Let's see.
You should be able to just click on the picture and it'll enlarge, right?
Yes, I just did. And then let's share the screen. I just have to reset everything. Because it apparently won't let me share more than one screen at a time. There he is. Is that Cat? I'm sorry, is that Bucky?
He's sitting in the lap. It's Bucky.
It's Bucky.
This is Doyle Jr.
It would be, right? The one named Bucky would be the best one.
Well, I
Yeah.
mean, we did that on purpose. Remember?
Like,
When I was
okay, but
like,
they were
oh
one
wait,
day
no, we
old.
do
I
have
was
one
like,
of
that's the pretty one.
Wait,
This is
what?
true. No, you were just like, oh, he looks like Doyle. We'll call him Bucky.
Okay, let me get this reset.
I got a lot of reading done there. That was
Yeah.
an emotional.
And I ordered dinner.
Oh, good for you.
Nice.
Dinner is good. All right, I
I'm
got
like,
to 41%. So
Nice.
from 32 to
I'm
41 is good.
Nice.
I'm
Actually,
on page
36.
84.
Mhm.
And this
Nice.
says fake dating, no fake engagement, hate to love, royals. Like this is like every one of my tropes.
Love it.
I might just have to deal with the smut.
So are you using it for Shuri or for Falcon?
So I'm using it for Rhodey for cover change.
Not what I
Yeah.
expected.
Well, because I can't find any that I actually wanted to read this month that had a cover change. And so I'm doing that, but
Nice.
I'm hoping to get this one to finish finish last this weekend. So
And then use
I'll
it.
also use it for Falcon for
Nice.
Hate to Love.
I haven't really thought through my TBR all that much. I just have a bunch of books that I need to finish this weekend, and they're getting finished this weekend in theory.
There you go.
So I'm doing I'm hanging out with a friend or two to watch the To All the Boys 3 tomorrow night. But Carrie so far has gotten 5 hours of reading done in the readathon.
Nice.
I do not know.
I think I'm at like 4 or something.
Let
I'm
me
at 3 hours and 40 minutes.
Let me see if I can figure that out. I knew I wasn't going to get a lot done today because I worked. And I just like my job, it's harder for me to do audiobooks at my job than at the last job because I have to do more thinking. Okay, so 16.
Puppy.
So. Is that still Bucky?
Yeah.
He is out.
Yeah.
Okay, let's see stats. So time read today. I am at 2.5 hours. So I'll probably have made 5 hours by the end of the night.
Right.
Nice.
Good.
4 hours, something like that. Because we've got enough time for another sprint and all of that stuff. He's your touchy paws.
He's so cute.
That's so funny.
Is he one of the ones you're thinking for service dogs, or?
No, I think he's gonna be going to Southern California and become a beach dog.
Yeah, that's what Bucky deserves.
I was gonna say that's what Bucky deserves. He deserves a permanent vacation, not a permanent, but a vacation.
Because the person that was, like the first pick for males wanted a tricolored.
Mm-hmm.
So because he's the only tricolored boy, that's probably where he'll go. So he's not gonna be a service dog, but they have like several kids.
So good temperament for kids.
Yeah.
Nice.
And they live like 20 minutes from the ocean.
So he'll have a grand old life.
Yes.
Nice. Good for him. You should just like, if they're like, we don't know what to name him, you should just like slide Alpine in there because Alpine is Bucky's cat's name.
Ah.
Just saying.
Bucky would have
So
a cat.
I think that the male, like, there's one person that wants a service dog that wants a male, and I think, like, based on how they are so far, I think Cap will be the one that'll be the best.
But
That
like,
is also in character.
so fitting.
Right.
And then you said Wanda's the other really special one, right?
Like, he will cuddle, like, he'll find your, like, I think it was like 2 days old. My nephew picked him up and he crawled into his jacket.
Aww.
Aw.
Did you wake up? Did you wake up?
See, when you hold him like that, he doesn't look all that big. But then when you got him in one hand, it's like, no, he's humongous.
Yeah, he is.
I love that Cap is such a big boy.
He's the smallest one. Like, of the boys, I think he's the smallest one.
I was gonna say he looked bigger than Peggy. So
Yeah, no, Peggy and Danvers are technically the smallest.
Mm-hmm. How big is Hulk now? I bet he's huge.
He's actually the size of Clifford the Big Red Dog.
Doyle.
He grew really quick. We don't know what happened.
Honestly, he's kind of like the rest of them have kind of caught up to him. But he's still like, he's thick.
He's got the St. Bernard build.
Him and Valkyrie are thick.
Yeah.
The Valkyrie is not going to make a good service dog. She is independent AF.
So pet.
In character.
That's funny. That's really funny. I love it. Okay, how about we go at 9:35 for one more sprint?
Okay, can we make it a 15-minute one because my food is on the way?
I can do a 15. Hold on, let me find one. Give me just a second. That's not what I wanted. That's not what I wanted.
Oh my God, Cassie.
What is Cassie doing?
She's just roll. I don't know if I can like.
Oh!
She's
does she have a ball?
She's a hoof. she's just happy all the time. Like you could literally just like chuck this dog out a window and she'd be like. I love her.
She's such a golden retriever.
She is, but then she gets really scared. Briar never got scared of anything. Cassie, like, there's a big bang, and Cassie's like, I'm gonna run under the bed and hide. And then, yeah, and Briar never did it. Briar, I pushed a bottle of champagne in Briar's face one time, and Briar was like,
which, I mean, that's good for Briar because Briar goes out in public.
Exactly. Yeah, no, Cassie wouldn't. Like at this age with Briar, I was walking her by construction sites and stuff. Like Cassie, we still have to work on just cars passing.
Oh,
but, yeah. She's just like a sensitive soul, but a very happy girl.
Right.
That's funny. What was it? I remember reading a book back when I was, oh my gosh, this was CEF. Wow. So there was a book series, Christian book series, where one of the characters in one of the books had a golden retriever, and the golden retriever like defended the person, and they were like, oh, that's so out of character. A golden would never get violent. I was like, it's a Stop.
No, a golden would not. Briar would not defend me. You could actually kill me, and Briar would not defend me.
Doyle wouldn't either.
Because she's running.
No.
That's not the timer I wanted. I want a 15-minute timer. Why did you give me 20?
Zephyr,
Do you want to see what? Do you want to see what Briar will do?
What
You
will
ready for
Briar
this?
do?
You ready for this?
What will Briar?
Wait.
I don't know
No,
what that.
you're not allowed to dance near Briar.
And then Catholic jumps up at you.
That is so funny.
Briar will not defend me. Briar will be like, stop. Stop.
So Briar is the one that will write a strongly worded letter.
Yeah, Briar will send in her complaints.
Oh, that's so funny. See, my best friend had a golden that we think was abused because she would not be around my dad at all. Like
She's probably
she
just
would
badly
not.
bred.
Yeah, she would not stop barking at him. Like it was only ever my dad though. That
So
was the weird thing.
For the longest time, did not like men.
Some dogs can smell conservatives, maybe. I don't know. Well, here's the thing, though. My friend's dad was also a conservative, and she never reacted that way around my friend's dad. We think that it's because he had a beard, maybe.
So I fully believe that Briar, and I'm not saying that your dad is a demon. I think Briar can smell demons because when Briar was very small, we were like walking and we were at a senior's home visiting my aunt, and there was one lady Briar just growled at, and Briar doesn't growl. Right? Okay, well, she's growling right now at Cassie. But, like, Briar doesn't growl at people. And then every once in a while, like...
That's why it was so weird, because Blondie never didn't do that.
Well, it was Hitler's dog, so maybe your dad is... Blondie? Who names their dog Blondie in 2020?
A 12-year-old.
Oh, God.
This was in the 90s.
All right, well, watch out if they ever take that dog to a bunker. But, like,
that dog's gone.
Yeah,
the dog passed away 10 years ago.
I think sometimes dogs can, like, dogs get a vibe, you know?
Yeah.
Oh, definitely.
They're just like,
so.
Like, that old lady must have been, like, some racist piece of shit, because Briar, a little puppy, was like, and the woman was like,
There's also that.
Anyways, so, okay, let's go ahead. And 3, 2, 1, go. Mute your mics.
Margaret.
Yes.
It
You
blew up.
called?
I'm just so observant.
Yeah. Screw you.
Your computer blew up.
I think only YouTube blew up.
Oh, okay. That's good.
So, oh my gosh. Guys, there's a Bernie Sanders Among Us distraction dance, apparently, with
There's
the
a what?
mittens. Mitten Sanders. The Bernie Sanders mittens meme?
Yeah.
I know, but like, what are they dancing to?
I don't know. Does it matter? It's 37 seconds of Bernie Sanders being silly.
Too much for me. It's too long.
So let me pause this so that I got stuff correct. Okay, so how have we done so far tonight? I am now on 43%. I've made it almost a full 10% from where I was when I started.
Nice. I made it to page 100,
Good.
and I've read for 4 hours and 10 minutes.
Nice. I have to do math. So, Christine, how are you doing today with the whole thing?
Well, this morning I was at page 67, and right now I'm at 256.
Nice.
So I'm pretty happy
Nice.
overall. I'm almost done this book. Like, almost done.
Nice.
Yeah.
You will finish it
Yeah.
tonight.
I think so, yeah, and I'm really enjoying it, and I'll probably be at 5 hours by the end of the night.
Yeah.
What
same
board
here.
is
I'm
that
at
for?
248.
I think I'm gonna use this one for Shuri because a good amount of it is set in Lagos.
Oh,
Nice. I am using a Shuri comic for Shuri because my brain was too broken to find a princess book.
That makes complete sense.
I use Shuri for every prompt except for
The ones that Slade covered.
that and the lost a sibling, because this one specifically they kept mentioning like, oh, she might have to become the Black Panther, she might have to become the Black, because like her
You're
brother
like-
may die, and I'm like, okay, cool, can he die, because then I can check I don't know, I don't have a book for this prompt. I'm probably gonna use Black Widow's thing for it.
I have a really good book if you're interested in reading a
I-
whole other entire book about it. But
That's the thing. I don't like reading a whole other book for one prompt.
prompt.
you know what? I've done that though. Oh,
I have too, but I don't like doing it.
The Viking book that I'm going to read has a lost a sibling prompt.
I'm using Hulk for that.
yeah, I got that. I got rid of that one.
Well, because I also don't have.
And then you suggested a Viking book.
I know.
Okay, but I literally, Margaret, I used the little Black Widow power, and I was like, then I opened up Goodreads, and I was like,
And you can't change anything once the board's complete.
nope. I already wrote it in ink in my reading journal, so.
Oh, that's funny.
You'll post
I
it on
haven't-
Instagram.
I haven't written anything in ink yet. I have to get these into my
Well, I
bullet
have
bird.
five agendas, 5 Avengers. So
Well,
I have-
that's fine. I have 0.
Do I have 2 or 3? I may only have 2.
it's still pretty good. It's still better than Margaret.
I have Cap and Hulk.
Jamie, Christine is being mean to me.
Margaret wants to say that I'm being mean to her. She wants to tell on.
Where's your mom?
Oh, she's not here. Jamie's staying with me. But Margaret, you'll be happy to know that although a Sagittarius, Jamie is a December baby. So,
Oh, hey, that's fine. December babies are cool. Like
Briar's one,
we're-
Jamie's one.
we're all in that
Zephyr's one?
same
Zephyr's
sad
one?
bunch. Somebody I was talking with the other day, one of their kids is December 27th. I was like, oh my God, that's my birthday.
Jamie's the 6th.
Happens. Yeah, she's a little luckier, but not by much.
I know. I always got the cool birthday parties as a kid. I
Yeah.
got to go to like theme parks and pool parties and
Yeah.
like water parks. And Jamie was like, "We're gonna do makeup in my house."
Is
It's
Jamie
just
back there
frozen
glaring
outside.
at you?
Because like her birthday was always freezing outside.
Oh, that's so funny. My mom, I like to tell people my mom used to do my birthday in June, and then my brother was born on June 29th.
Aww.
Yeah.
That's funny. That's kind of funny because that's like I'm June 7th and Jamie's December 6th and he's June 29th and you're December 27th. That's really funny, actually.
That is. So
How much time is there between you? Because we're 3.5 years.
We're either 3.5 years or 2.5 years. He was born in 91.
I don't know when you were born.
So that's 3.5 years. I was born in 87.
Oh yeah, right. You're 10 years older than me.
You're older than I am?
Yes.
Oh.
I'm a baby. Jamie's only 20 years old.
Because I was born in 89.
Yeah.
Ooh, Little Mermaid year.
Yeah.
So the way I was positioned in school, like as a homeschooler, one of my best friends graduated the year before me, and two of my best friends graduated the year after me. I was like my mom put me in school late because I was a December baby and she didn't want a 4-year-old in with kindergartners, which made sense.
Yeah.
But which I don't think she would have been able to do anyways, because you has to be September of the year you turn. Anyways, I don't know.
That threw me for a loop because in Canada 4-year-olds are kindergartners, and I was like
5 and 6.
Yeah.
Depending on when you turn 5.
Yeah.
Anyways, so like it was one of the things that either if she had pushed me up when technically all of my peers would have gone to kindergarten or held me back one more year in school, I would have been able to graduate with people who are actually my friends.
Right.
That's
what they did with my mom did with my sister, because she was born in November, but they put her in like ahead.
Well, with my brother, they found out that you can do a super senior year. Why are there so many bruises on my leg? You can do a super senior year, and so you don't graduate because we have dual enrollment, and dual enrollment is free. You just don't graduate for an extra year in high school and complete your AA for completely free. We found that out with my brother. If I'd done that, again, would have been able to graduate with my friends. Why is my
Christine, you're so weird.
Christine's like, what's wrong with Americans?
No.
Check the private chat.
Oh.
You're like, why is there so many bruises on my leg?
Oh! He's like, wait, what is this? What are you talking about?
I'm like, what does this have to do with Brianna getting dinner?
Kinky.
Christine, you can just say that out loud on my channel.
Kinky.
That doesn't really do it for me. No, like I keep finding all these random bruises. I'm like, why? I don't
not
bruise
kinky.
that easily.
Not kinky.
Yeah, that's
sorry. It actually takes somebody bruising her legs. Just saying kinky isn't enough.
Listen.
On that note,
Brianna is going to be leaving. So let us go ahead. I need to go. There we go. All right. So do you guys have anything real fast that you want to plug on your channel?
Tomorrow? I have a live show tomorrow.
I have a live show.
Yes, I will be there.
Yes, check it out.
11 Eastern time tomorrow morning. I think Christina's going to be on it.
As long as I can get off by 2.
2.
Yeah, it's only going to be till 1.
I might. I don't know. Okay, so by the way, so if you are interested in doing more reading sprints, Rhea is going to be doing reading sprints in the Discord chat for my Avengers people at 5 a.m. and 6 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. So we've got some like midday stuff for our across the pond friends. And then Brianna is doing, you said you're doing 3 hours from 11 to 2 on your channel.
Something like that.
Yeah, that's Eastern Standard Time, which is 10 to 1?
9. No, wait.
To noon.
Oh, God.
It's 11 to 2, so that's 3 hours.
So 9 to...
Abolish time zones 2020. I will happily adjust.
We'll probably stop at like 1:30 then, so that way you guys can get off and do your other thing at 2.
Okay. Cool. It'll depend on how close I am to finishing the book, because if I really need to finish, I will watch, and if I am close to the end, I will read with you guys.
Are you saying that you're chatty?
I'm saying that we talk a lot. And then Brianna brings on puppies and nothing gets done.
Didn't you say you were running sprints for Valentine's during that time?
Oh, that's right. You're right. Thank you for reminding me of the things that I have to. And it's a 6-hour thing.
So schedule those tweets,
Yep.
and then you'll be fine.
Yeah, I have to have everything scheduled.
You'll be fine.
Y'all,
Yeah.
oh my God.
Yeah,
it's happening tomorrow.
Yeah, I have to figure out what I want to do to make it interactive because my last sprint session was just boring, but I was at work. So what do you want from me? Anyways.
Money.
Yeah, I would like money.
That works.
Okay. Anyways, let's go ahead and leave. Thank you everyone for watching. I will see you later when we'll talk about, when we will talk about more nerdy things.